After 6 years of relentless development, NASA and Lockheed Martin have finally unveiled the groundbreaking X-59 QueSST. But what revolutionary technology does it bring, and when will we be able to experience supersonic passenger flight? Stay tuned, it's sooner than you think. In a bold leap forward, NASA and Lockheed Martin have introduced the X-59 Quiet Supersonic Technology, QueSST aircraft, promising to redefine the future of air travel. This innovative aircraft is set to revolutionize the industry by overcoming one of the biggest hurdles in supersonic flight, the sonic boom. The X-59 QueSST utilizes cutting-edge technology to minimize the sonic boom to a gentle thump, paving the way for supersonic travel over land. This advancement means we are on the brink of experiencing supersonic passenger flights sooner than previously imagined. In this video, we'll dive into the revolutionary features of the X-59 and explore how it will transform air travel as we know it. Don't miss out on this exciting journey into the future of aviation. The sonic boom. The sonic boom has long been the Achilles heel of supersonic flight. When an aircraft surpasses the speed of sound, the compressed air molecules around it produce shock waves that merge into a sonic boom, a loud, disruptive noise heard on the ground. This has historically hindered the commercial viability of supersonic flight over land. Many of the issues with supersonic flight can be traced back to the Concorde, the renowned passenger jet that could travel from New York to London in just 3.5 hours. When the Concorde first soared in 1969, the world was captivated by the prospect of ultra-fast air travel. However, the reality of its flight sound soon became apparent. As the Concorde broke the sound barrier, it unleashed a deafening boom that rattled windows and shook doors on the ground below, leading people to describe it as akin to a bomb dropping. The Concorde's design, a delta wing with large triangular wings and powerful engines, contributed significantly to the sonic boom. As supersonic flights increased over the continental US, these sound explosions became such a nuisance that in 1971, Congress banned civilian supersonic flight over land. This ban, influenced by public opinion surveys in cities affected by military jets' sonic booms, was officially enacted in 1973 and quickly became a global standard. The introduction of this ban, driven by the widespread public dissatisfaction with the noise and the damage caused by the sonic booms, effectively stunted the development of the supersonic transportation industry for decades. NASA's X-59. Imagine breaking the sound barrier without breaking eardrums, an ambitious goal, but one that NASA is chasing with fervor. In 2016, NASA issued a challenge to Lockheed Martin and other aerospace giants. Design a supersonic aircraft that could fly over land with a sonic boom as quiet as a subsonic jet. The target? A mere 75 pldB, perceived loudness decibel, akin to the sound of a dishwasher compared to the Concorde's ear-splitting 105 pldB, which roared like a chainsaw. By 2018, NASA had awarded Lockheed Martin a $247.5 million contract to build the low-boom X-plane, officially named the X-59 in a program dubbed QueSST, Quiet Supersonic Technology. The journey to a whisper-quiet supersonic jet was set in motion. Progress was swift yet meticulous. By November 2018, the first parts of the X-59 were being machined in Palmdale, California. Major structural components came together by May 2019. Fast forward to November 2022, the General Electric F414 GE100 engine, typically found in the U.S. Navy's F-18 Super Hornet, was installed in the X-59. This engine, mounted on top of the plane, ensured a smooth lower profile to keep shock waves from reaching the ground. Extensive testing ensued, from weight checks and fuel system evaluations to ground vibration assessments. Remarkably, the X-59 weighed in under the anticipated weight, a rare feat in aircraft development. The X-59 made its public debut in August 2023, though it was yet to receive its final red, white, and blue livery. On January 12th, the sleek, quiet supersonic marvel was formally unveiled by NASA and Lockheed Martin. The 99, 7-foot long, 29, 5-foot wide aircraft is meticulously designed to cruise at Mach 1.4, 925 miles per hour at an altitude of 55,000 feet. This unveiling marked a monumental achievement celebrated by NASA Deputy Administrator Pam Melroy. In just a few short years, we've gone from an ambitious concept to reality. NASA's X-59 will help change the way we travel, bringing us closer together in much less time. The X-59's striking geometry was on full display, its elongated beak-like nose stretching 38 feet, designed to shape shock waves and minimize noise. Interestingly, this design eliminates the forward windscreen, replacing it with NASA's External Vision System, XVS, a high-tech setup combining forward-facing cameras, cockpit-mounted display screens, and custom image processing software to create an augmented reality view for pilots. As the curtain fell, revealing the X-59 in all its glory, applause erupted. This aircraft is more than just a technological marvel. It heralds a new era in aviation, promising rapid medical response, shorter shipping times, and of course, faster travel. Rollout to first flight. Unveiling the X-59 was just the beginning of an exciting journey towards a new era in aviation. While the rollout marked a significant milestone, the real test lies ahead. "Our eyes are on the mission," said Catherine Barm, manager of NASA's low-boom flight demonstrator project and development lead on the X-59, in a recent statement. With rollout complete, the QueSST team will shift to its next steps in preparation for the first flight, integrated systems testing, engine runs, and taxi testing. The first flight of the X-59, initially anticipated for last year, has been rescheduled to 2024. This delay comes after agency officials identified several technical challenges throughout 2023, including intermittent issues with some of the aircraft's safety-redundant computers. Despite these setbacks, the team remains focused and determined. Several of the aircraft's flight tests will be conducted at Lockheed Martin's Skunk Works before transferring to NASA's Armstrong Flight Research Center in Edwards, California. This center will serve as the X-59's base of operations. Once ready, the X-59 will be flown over half a dozen residential communities across the U.S., each chosen for its diverse mix of geographic and atmospheric conditions. NASA's goal is to engage with these communities to gauge their response to the aircraft's noise. The aim is to confirm that a 75 pldb sonic boom is indeed acceptable to the public. The data gathered will then be presented to the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration and international regulators. NASA believes that demonstrating the acceptability of a low-boom supersonic aircraft could lead to a change in regulations. This would pave the way for a new generation of supersonic aircraft, allowed to fly over land routes currently restricted, such as New York to Los Angeles, potentially cutting flight time in half. As we look forward to the next phases of the X-59's journey, the excitement builds. The X-59 is not just an engineering marvel, it's a beacon of what the future of aviation could look like, quieter, faster, and more connected than ever before. The future of supersonic flight. We don't yet know exactly what the next generation of supersonic aircraft will look like or who will build them. The X-59 is not a prototype, but merely a technology demonstrator. Several companies, including Hermeus, Boom, and Spike, are currently developing supersonic passenger aircraft and plan to fly them within a decade or less. However, it's doubtful that any of them will be able to immediately take advantage of the findings of the QueSST program. Instead, These insights will likely inform the design and development of the next generation of supersonic aircraft. Imagine aircraft that can fly anywhere in the world, democratizing supersonic travel and marking a stark difference from the Concorde's luxury status. The future looks incredibly bright for supersonic flight. Who knows? Maybe in a few years, we'll be able to travel twice as fast as we do now. But for today, this is all we have for you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to always stay in touch. Thanks for watching.